Look at this beautiful picture here. Hello everyone, welcome back to Ace Attorney Investigations. Miles Edgeworth. What was I thinking about any of it? How did I get so blindsided to the truth? Well, now we've got to figure out what to do. Well, we got logic in the last one, and honestly, I don't even think I looked at it. So maybe we should start there and see what we have. I think we've still got some logic floating around from like 2 bits ago. I sense there's something he doesn't want us to investigate. The counterfeiting op. Oh, we still have the renovations. I just don't know. I just don't know anymore. Use Bobbly's Embassy's printing press and Bobbly's ink to make counterfeit bills. You know what? I'm thinking these two go together now. Remember the renovations? Maybe... because we were wondering how he could have done it. Is that how he done it under the guise of renovation? Do you think? I have a feeling this is going to go badly, but let's try it. It's undergoing renovations from top to bottom. I think that might be something. Let's see. We know that the counterfeit bills were printed using the embassy's press, but the necessary materials, such as the Bobbly's ink and paper, must have been hidden in a secure location. But what do you think would have happened if the renovation had begun?
Well, he probably had to find a better hiding place or get rid of it all.
Right, so we can assume that the renovation was the cause of the plate and Bill's disposal. Oh, I see. I thought he was using it like as a cover-up because everything was so, like, you know, discombobulated that he could easily do it somewhere nobody would notice because it was all messy. Never mind. Almost there. And the reason Mr. Cochin was killed as the ringleader of the smuggling operation. Based on what we know, who do you think was the one with the most to gain? Who was the one with the most to gain? Well, at this point, I think it was him. Definitely. It's the one person who's been erasing all evidence of the smuggling operation. From both embassies, the co-conspirator who's mopping up, Ambassador Alba. Ambassador Alba had a very strong motive to kill Manny Cochin.
Motive to kill Cochin, Alba could conveniently place all the guilt onto the smuggling.
Well, yes, easily. I feel like that's already been done, pretty much. Okay, so why don't we... Well, there you go. Maybe these connect then. That's usually what tends to happen. Let's try this and see where it goes. Yes! The cause of Ambassador Alba's agitation, the rotten treasure we may find, and the motive for killing Mr. Cochin. Miss Yu said it herself that she didn't kill anyone tonight. If we were to take her words at face value, then the reason for the ambassador's nervousness can only be one thing. He didn't want us to discover the real circumstances under which Mr. Cochin was killed.
Then, you mean Ambassador Alba's the real killer? But I thought the two of them were friends.
Maybe they were, but what if Mr. Cochin was the one who first betrayed their friendship?
Oh, I get it. Wasn't Mr. Cochin pushing really hard for Mr. Paleno to be ambassador after the reunification?
Yes, and that was the real reason why he wanted to steal Alabaster Prima Du statue.
So, Mr. Cochin hired Damask too to go steal it for him. But when Ambassador Alba found out what he was up to, he killed Mr. Cochin?
It is definitely a possibility at this point. I see.
Those two really were thinking of no one but themselves. But the question now is, how did he do it? Ambassador Alba was in Alabast, but Mr. Cochin's body was discovered in Babal, right?
Right. And that is what we must solve next. I believe we now understand why Ambassador Alba was so nervous and agitated. It must have something to do with where Mr. Cochin was killed. A place where the Alabastian ambassador was likely to meet the Barbalese Mr. Cochin.
Oh, the place where Ambassador Alba happened to have committed the murders.
Oh, you know what? Well, that would make sense. It had to be somewhere where he could get it to either one, probably. It was here, wasn't it? Because if, and I'm not saying it was easy, but if that's right, could have gone either way. The only place that makes sense is at the Theater Neutralis.
What? Here?
The Goodwill event was being held here today, correct? So the only place that the both of them would have been in is here.
But if that's the case, then everything changes. This theater isn't actually Alabastian land. So, that wipes out one of those extraterritorial rights he has.
Yup, that's probably another reason why he was so upset. Because he didn't commit it over there. See, I was thinking also that it would be easy for him to move the body either way, depending on what he needed to do at that point. He had options. Makes logical sense, in which case it's a reason for us to investigate further.
So, what should we check out?
Let's see. I believe we should check the immigration records for both Alabast and Babal post-haste. Babal's records should be easy to obtain, however, the problem will be Alabast. I wonder if they would allow us to see their records, despite the order to vacate.
Objection!
What's wrong, friends? Girl, we're figuring it out. What, did you find out something?
I'm already one step ahead of you, Miles Edgeworth.
Oh, that's what she went to go do.
Because she was able to go do it.
Francie. Girl, you're so smart. Francisca.
I have here the security footage from both Alabast and Babal. You would do well to take a look at its contents.
Alright, well done. Oh, Francie, you are the best. You move fast.
Von Karma strives to be perfect in every way. It's not in my nature to keep on retreating like this. I took the liberty of looking over the Babal investigation reports as well. From now on, you will make no excuse to back down or say that we can't solve this case.
I'm sorry about earlier.
We won't be beaten. Because my cute little subordinate is going to try his very best, isn't he?
Man, she is the top we all deserve. Hasn't she patronized me enough already for a lifetime to... No. So, this video contains footage from Alabast's immigration screening area.
I really hope there's something in there that we can use.
Let's go look on our trusty VCR. Boy, this thing is paid for itself. 5:21 p.m. Okay. Oh, what's up, Tree Man? Gandalf, you alright? Uh-huh. There we go. Oh, look at this. Don't we know how it got in there now, just even by looking at this? Oh, God. Okay, they made this very obvious. Let's look at this one closely. Yeah. Can we examine this? Doesn't that look like something where you could hide a body? Doesn't something about this lump shape strike you as odd?
Huh? Isn't it supposed to be the shape?
No. There's clearly something odd about the bulge. Oh, Jesus. Boy, I gotta tell you, this game has given me very many good returns and screenshots. That's what. But I couldn't ask for more. If only we had the pushcart itself, we could compare and confirm my hunch. Pushcart data. Well, it definitely looks like something's there. Isn't that supposed to be a baby carriage? Yeah, no, I don't think so. Next, let us check the footage from Babal's security camera.
I hope it shows us something good.
Like what? Like someone naked? Maybe.
Oh, phooey. There wasn't a single sign of a suspicious person or anything.
That right there is the contradiction.
Huh? Did I miss something?
You didn't miss anything, because there was nothing to miss. However, what is missing is the image of Mr. Cochin entering his own country.
But wasn't his body found in Babal?
It would appear that the true face of our final puzzle has finally revealed itself. Oh, I see. Here we go. Okay. What the hell's happening? Hello? Oh, everyone's scrambled. Ambassador Alba. Oh, you've got a lot more Redcoat guys with you now. Oh, are we under arrest? I thought I had asked for you and your group to vacate the premises, Mr. Edgeworth. I got a question. What is it like being made out of a tree? Because I need to know. Actually, I thought I should let you know this theater sits on my country's soil. You've had your fun and I've enjoyed our little game. I dare say that you've even achieved a new high score. You don't know shit about video games, shut up. However, once you've recorded a score, that same game can never be replayed again. Do you understand what I'm saying to you? Your game is done and it's game over. What was the last game you played? Was it Pac-Man? No.
Objection!
Get him, Franz.
Where do you think you're going at this time of night?
After admitting to my crime, I was overcome with regret. So I am heading to the airport now to return home. I'm afraid I can't let you do that. There are still too many issues we need to discuss with you. You can't stop me, Mr. Edgeworth, and you know it.
What are we gonna do?
Wolfie, is that you? Oh, no, it's not. Oh, it's the mask salesman. Hello, sir. Please, may I have a little bit of your time, Ambassador Alba? He's got some banquet tickets for you. You better take them. Ambassador Polano. Even just a teeny tiny bit is fine with me. The already strained relationship between our countries is in a precarious situation, you know. That's right. Very well. If you insist, I will play just one more round with them and see what they want. Oh, this dude saved us. Not that they'll get any farther. It's not a euphemism. Ew. Ambassador Polano. Mr. Edgeworth! All I wish is for the normalization of relationships between our two countries. But there's one person standing in the way of that dream. I believe in you. You'll do what's right. Thank you for your vote of confidence. What, Mr. Tree? Now then, what was it you wanted to ask me about? The tree thing. Like, are you made of wood or does your face just look like wood? Is it a mask? I do have a flight to catch after all. So I'm afraid I'm gonna have to limit you to just one question. That's more than enough because I only have one question anyway. Who does your hair? I want to hear your alibi about how you couldn't have killed Mr. Manicochin. Oh, I see. You seem to have a good hand this time around. This should be fun. Was that no, stop. Don't. This really is the very last chance we have to bring him down. I won't allow even an atom-sized contradiction to slip by. That means press everything, and don't worry, I'm good at that. No, really, what's it like being a fucking oak tree, though? Alba's alibi. Jessica's alibi. Frankly, I still don't understand why I'm being placed under suspicion here. Under your hypothetical scenario, Mr. Cochin and I were fellow smugglers. But to get to the point, I was in Alabasta the whole time. So it's simply not possible for me to have killed him in Babal. That is my alibi. That didn't say shit. That sucked. That was bad and you should feel bad. So that is your alibi. That is correct. It's simply not possible for me to have committed a crime in Babal. Now that we've cleared that up, I'd appreciate it if you would move out of my way. I don't think so. I said, hold it. What is it this time? I thought I told you I'd only allow one question. Tuh. You did. But you still have yet to really answer my one question. What? Until you tell us the truth, I will refuse to budge an inch from where I'm standing. Tuh. Very well. I'll play with you just a little longer. Ew! Don't. Miles Edgeworth is my subordinate and representative of this country's prosecutors. Blah, blah, blah. You are forbidden to lose. I won't. Of course, that is something I've understood from the start. That guy's the one who ordered my father killed, isn't he? Yes, I believe so. The goal of the first Yatakarasu was the capture of the smuggling ring's leader. My father and Uncle Bad, their legacy will live on through me. So that's why we've just got to catch him, okay? We will, I promise. Good job, Edgeworth. Now, Ambassador Alba, let's have the truth now, shall we? No matter how many times you ask, my answer remains the same. Alright, let's talk about the tree man's butt. Here we go. I'm pressing everything, even this, even though it's probably not going to lead anywhere. Don't care. That's how I roll. Being the leader of a smuggling ring while taking on the duties of ambassadorship, don't you think that the combination is more than enough reason for suspicion? Then there is the matter of the crossbow arrows and the Primidu statues. Whoa! Was that his voice? Did you hear that? That fucking sounded like a Snorlax or something. What was that? All of that is nothing more than your flights of fancy. What do you mean by that? Boy, things must be getting serious now if he got his own damn objection noise. Under your hypothetical scenario, Mr. Cochin and I are fellow smugglers. Yeah. Tell me more about that, because I feel that's the truth. It's not a hypothesis. Earlier we proved it to be what happened. Well, let's leave that to one side for now, because it doesn't change the fact that I have no motive. Oh? So you really had no reason to kill Mr. Cochin? If you want to suppose I had one, then why not? I'll indulge you. After all, this is nothing more than a silly game to me. Even if that's how you see things, I'd appreciate if you would take me more seriously. Ugh, I'm sorry. I suppose you are in a bit of a pickle. Is it weird that you also look like one? A decorated pickle. God, his face is so tree-ish. Okay. Very well, a game is no fun if the left playing field isn't level. Therefore, I formally claim that I have no motive to kill. Let's see you just prove it. How can he stand there looking proud when he knows he killed another human being? Well, I'm not going to stand by and watch him get away with his crimes.
What are we gonna do?
In that case, what motive would I had to kill my co-conspirator? In that case... Oh, this has changed. Has it? No. What motive would I have had to... Do we have anything? He does have a motive. Don't we have something that shows that, actually? Where is... What am I looking for? God, we still got so much stuff. Pick. What was this again? Request to steal the Primitive statue. Handwriting matches that of Manny Cochin. Oh! What? Boy! Oh, okay. I've got this now, I think. If you want to know, I believe you did have a motive to kill. It was because Mr. Cochin had betrayed you. But you had your own reason too. Namely, you wanted to pin the smuggling all on him. Evil begets evil, and because you were trying to test each other, it turned into this mess.
They were both ready to betray each other at a moment's notice.
Like, that could have happened at any point. I don't believe this. You have a bad penchant for telling tall tales, Mr. Prosecutor. And if you're not, then I suppose you have some proof to support your argument. Yeah, I got this Dorito right here. Look at this. I never use guesswork in moving my cases forward. It has been proven that this Dorito was written by Mr. Cochin's hand. Shall we take a look at it? Look at this chip! The content of the note is a request calling for the theft of Alabaster Primitive statue. By killing him and pushing all of the guilt for the smuggling onto him, you walk away spotless. I believe you understand what I'm driving at. You had more than a few reasons to kill him. Mike, that's crazy. That's even crazier than Von Karma's. Are you furnished with your hypothesizer? Excuse me? Let's suppose I did have a motive. Even so, a motive or thought alone can't kill. Isn't that right? I didn't expect him to resort to playing the semantics game with me. I don't know what he's gonna pull at this point. This is crazy. It appears that this is where the real battle will begin. Now then, if you will excuse me. Wait, what? I told you at the very beginning, didn't I? You only get one question. Ah, shit. He's using tree logic. Ambassador Alba, if you could please just give us a little bit more of your time. It doesn't matter what kind of man Manny was. He was my subordinate. Which is why I would like us to figure out the real cause of his death. Alright, this is getting insane. That is something for Babal to figure out, and something to which I have no relation to. Oh, his bra! Now he's even turning down a request from Ambassador Polano. I'm very sorry, but it seems that now even my voice falls on deaf ears. You tried, friend, it's alright.
There is no need for you to apologize, Ambassador Polano.
We must find some way to stop him from leaving. It seems there are no further objections. In that case, please allow me to return home. Oh shit, he vanished just like a tree does. Hello?
Hold it right there, Ambassador Alba.
Okay. Girl, don't get yourself into trouble now. It's gonna be okay. Okay?
Like I said, Mr. Edgeworth, the Yatagarasi's legacy will live on through me.
Yes, but how do you suggest we stop him from leaving?
You just leave that to me. Ambassador Alba, do you recognize this?
No, and why should I recognize that tattered old organizer? Wait, where have I seen that before? I know where.
That is a clue my father, Bern Faraday, left for us.
Did you say Bern Faraday?
Mr. Faraday's organizer. Don't tell me this is the one from the second KG8 incident.
The one in which he wrote about the Yatagarasi's key. Oh shit, now what?
Yes, this organizer belonged to the prosecutor you had Miss Yu kill 7 years ago.
Bruh. I have no idea what you're talking about. You say that like it was related to me.
Inside this organizer, he wrote up every detail of every evil thing you did.
What an amusing little girl you are. But that sort of trickery won't work on me.
If you won't believe me, then look at this organizer. Here we go.
And what is that toy there?
Oh, she's gonna bring up a little hologram.
That's...
This thievery device was used by the Atakarasu, or rather, my father.
Oh shit, a wind just kicked up in here. Look at that. Kay looks so cool.
7 years ago, he used this when he snuck into the embassy.
What?
These 2 pieces of evidence that hold information the Atakarasu dug up on you. If you go home now, I won't hesitate to send it all to Alabast right behind you.
Little girl, get to the point.
I want you to go up against Mr. Edgeworth one more time.
Ew, no thank you, I don't want to touch him.
If you win, I'll hand over these 2 pieces of evidence.
Yatagarasu, ever the thorn in my side. Kay, does that organizer really contain any information on his dirty dealings?
It's nothing case-breaking, really.
Oh, then it was just a bluff.
Even if it was, we still can't let all the info my father and Uncle Bad found go to waste.
I hope they're whispering this.
Plus, just the existence of Little Thief is troublesome enough for him. Those 2 pieces, aren't they keepsakes of your father? It's okay. I believe in Mr. Edgeworth. He'll come out on top in the end.
Oh, said he... Stop. Okay.
When the going gets tough, someone's gotta be there to put the wind back in your sails. After all this time, you're still quite the feisty one. I applaud your powerful nature.
Whip him. Get him.
I refuse to lose this too. Ambassador Alba, you won't be returning home until you give us further testimony.
How dare you all, barring a person like that. I can't read today. Holy shit, this is the time when I've got to read. Ambassador Alba, your testimony, if you please. Gurk! Well, don't gurk at me. This is the absolute last. Then even if you use all the power of Ambassador Paleno's office, you won't stop me. I can't let this opportunity Kay's created for me go to waste.
We gotta do it.
Let's do it to it. His alibi. Albabi. The last time I met with Mr. Cochin was here at the Theatre Neutralis. After that, I was in Alabast the rest of the time, as I stated earlier. In any case, I did not see Mr. Cochin again after that. So you see, there was no time span in which I could have killed him. Wouldn't you agree? Now, since you people were practically begging, I'll allow you to question me.
What an arrogant old man.
Yes, but no matter. We can't allow this chance to escape us. I will warn you, though, you've reached the end of my patience. How much patience does a tree actually have? Waste my time with any inane questions and you will be punished. Uh-oh. Does that mean I can't press anything? I think that's what that meant, because it just came up just then. Did you see that? These games have done this to me before. Certainly needless pressing or presenting will cost more to our case.
In that case, the only thing you can do is to present the correct evidence. Understood?
Uh-oh. So this is where I don't shine, because I like to press it all. Of course, I don't intend to let him intimidate me. I know Mr. Cochin was killed before he returned to Babal. In which case, there's only one statement to which I need to present the evidence. I think I know which one, but I'd better make sure I have the right evidence in mind. Okay.
The last time I met with Mr. Cochin was here at the Theatre Neutralis. After that, I was in Alabast the rest of the time, as I stated earlier. In any case, I did not see Mr. Cochin again after that. Okay. After that, I was in Alabast the rest of the time. I believe that. I believe this too. He didn't see him afterwards. So I'm thinking that this is something we're gonna have to do. What happened at the Neutralis? Think. God. What do we have? Push carts, security footage, trump card. Well, the photo. Wasn't the photo taken here? The murder weapon can be seen in Mr. Alba's bouquet. Can we look at this photo one more time?
You know what I'm thinking? Photographs discovered at the Edgeworth trials. Yeah. I don't... I'm gonna do it. Because doesn't this prove that that he didn't see him here? I'd like to take a look at this picture. It's a rather nice picture, isn't it? It was to commemorate the restoration of relations between our nations. Oh, it's commemorative, all right. One that captures the proof that I need to show that it was you who committed the murder. Come again. Oh, of course, we've got him actually, because not for the reason I thought. It's because of the, what's in the photo. This is the knife that killed Mr. Cochin. It's in there. So you did see him. I see you recognize it as well as you should, for it was you who brought it to this theater. You hid it among the flowers you were to give to the Still Samurai. Meaning that you killed Manny Cochin here, at the theater. Right. So there you go. What are you gonna do? It's time for me to catch my flight. No, you can't leave.
Objection!
What are you doing? We're not through yet. You need to get the leaves out of your mouth, boy. It's game over for you, Mr. Edgeworth. But I thank you for the entertainment. Ugh. What are we gonna do? No matter how passionately you orate, the end result will still be the same. I won't be returning to this country ever again. Wow, what a loss. Except we can't let him go. That's right, this man is an ambassador and he has extraterritorial rights. How many times are we going to say extraterritorial in this case? No matter how hard we chase after him, we won't be able to have him tried in court. Yes, that's exactly the face you should be making. The face of a worthless cur. Rude! Francie, where are you? Give me that whip. Oh shit, he's out of here. Now then, ladies and gentlemen, I must bid you farewell. Ugh. The courts. Is there no one who can lay a finger on this man? Is this really the end? Oh, Wolfie boy, you back, buddy? Yeah, you brought all the MIB with you. Hell yeah. Agent Lang. Sorry to keep you waiting, Mr. Prosecutor. Oh, babe, I'm so glad to see you. Damn, that's the whole army. Get out of my way. My plane is scheduled to take off soon. Sorry, but you're not going anywhere, Mr. Alba. I'm through playing games with you people. Oh, shit. You can't touch me. If you do, it would spark an international incident, Agent Lang. Be careful here, Wolfie boy. Sorry, but no, it wouldn't. What? Hey, Mr. Prosecutor. Good job holding the fort down here till I got back. So, Mr. Alva, your diplomatic immunity has just been revoked. What do you mean, revoked? Spare me this nonsense. Why is this going so slow? And let me through. No, get him, boy. Langzy says, before aiming for the throat, chew the next shield off first. Ew. Interpol headquarters in the Imperial household of the Kingdom of Alabast. Took a while to get things rolling, but they finally moved on it. The Imperial household? You! What have you done? Oh, shit! You have been relieved of your duties as an ambassador, Mr. Alba. Oh, get wrecked, old tree! What? What? Oh, shit, look, bark's falling off. That's what happened when a tree get old. Effective today, effective right now. How the hell did he pull this off? And you have Mr. Prosecutor's videotape to thank for it.
The video the Yatagarasu protected.
You can't be arrested simply because you're an ambassador? In that case, I thought I'd strip you of that title. You underestimated me, a descendant of the founder of detainment philosophy, Lang Zi. 4,000 years of deeply entrenched connections and networks around the world. Damn, Wolfie, I didn't realize you had that much power. It was really paid off. Oh, you're back to being a crippled old man, are you? It can't be. I don't believe this. My ambassadorship has been revoked. Ha 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 ha! Looks like you're finally coming to grips with your new standing.
Woohoo! Looks like he's turned docile again.
He's probably in shock from the loss of his shield.
Huh. What a shame. I had so wanted to use my whip on him. Ew.
Why is this happening to me? I'm just a hard-working, honest ambassador.
I don't think so, dude. Do you really think you can still pull that on us now? We've already ripped away the mask and seen you for who you really are, Mr. Alba. Give the mask to the mask salesman behind us, Mr. Polena.
Uh-oh. I'm a tree, bitch.
Oh, shit.
No. I won't be stopped now. He still intends to fight.
Sir, please.
So what if I'm no longer an ambassador? You still don't have any evidence on me. The fact remains that you cannot arrest me.
I'd expect no less from you, the boss of the smuggling ring. Well, the rest is up to you, Mr. Prosecutor. What the hell are we gonna do? I guess we're gonna have to find out in the next one. Holy shit. Boy, Lang coming through for us at the last minute. I'm so glad. Jesus. Okay, I think the next episode is gonna be good. I mean, this whole thing has been real good lately, but I think it's about to get fiery. Thank you so much for watching, guys. I hope you're enjoying this as much as I am, and I'll see you soon in the next one. Toodaloo!